Sports fam, what's good? Welcome to another edition of Random Thoughts. Look, sports fam, let me holler at y'all for a second. Now, I welcome all debates about the Dallas Cowboys. You know, we welcome those debates in the group, not just about the Dallas Cowboys, but about all the NFL, NBA, or whoever your team is, whatever team you represent, we welcome those debates. But when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, whenever a debate starts in the group, or just in general, the first thing I hear is, well, the Cowboys will never win as long as Jerry Jones is their owner or as long as Tony Romo is the quarterback. Look, Jerry Jones will always be the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. The only way to take it away from this man is when he's dead, buried, and in his grave. And even then, the team will still remain in the ownership of the Jones family. The sons will take over that. So let's totally leave that argument alone. Let's put it to rest. That's not going to change. He'll always be the general manager. He can't fire himself. Well, he can fire himself, but he won't fire himself. So let's leave that alone. He's going to be the general manager. The other argument about Tony Romo, I hear all the time. First off, the man's numbers are amazing if you look back over his career. Now, has any of that constituted to any meaningful wins in the playoffs? No, only one playoff win. I'll give you all that. But the lack of success of the Cowboys does not solely depend on Tony Romo. Tony Romo doesn't play defense. Go back and look at the games that our defense have blown in the last minute. Simply because the secondary can't cover receivers, or hadn't been able to cover receivers, and the defense just hadn't been able to make key stops. Penalties on defense is a big stigma for the Cowboys. That's not the fault of Tony Romo. Go back to a couple of years ago. We're in position to defeat the Arizona Cardinals. Romo gets us in position to win the game. What happens? Jason Garrett ices his own kicker. We end up losing that game off a late field goal. Think back to last year. A chance to defeat the Baltimore Ravens, the defending Super Bowl champs. Now, Tony Romo gets us in position to win the game again. He drives the team down the field, gets us the necessary yardage. What happens? The field goal kicker misses the kick. Once again, not the fault of Tony Romo. Last year, New York Giants, home game. We fall behind big. The offense has to rally late. Romo gets us in position once again for a game-winning score. Hits Dez Bryant in the end zone. What happens? Bryant comes down with the catch. Hand ends up landing out of bounds. No touchdown. No win for the Cowboys. Once again, you can't fault Tony Romo for that. Yes, there are times he may throw 5 or 6 interceptions in one game and he'll look horrible. And people dwell on those things and just say Tony Romo sucks. Tony Romo does not suck. Let's be real. There are several teams in the NFL right now that would love to have Tony Romo as their starting quarterback. This year he's under an offensive coordinator that I think will change things around a bit. Jason Garrett will not take over will not be over the offense per se. He's still the head coach, so you know he's going to have his hand in the basket. Let's see how that works out. If Bill Callahan can't turn this thing around, then I look for the entire coaching staff to be gone after this season. But let's give Romo a chance under an offense, under a different offensive coordinator, and let's see how well his defense plays in this new Tampa 2. There are going to have to be some adjustments. I feel confident about this season. I feel like that we can sneak into the playoffs as a wild card, and who knows? Once you get in as a wild card, anything could happen. So I welcome all debates on this, but let's do them tastefully or whatever. I know my man, the #1 Cowboy hater, Eric Terrell, is going to have a lot to say about this video. Fam, I welcome your comments or whatever. You know, you're the only Cowboy hater that I would allow on the Silver and Blue Saturday show that'll be coming here pretty soon. So you're the #1 hater. I look forward to your comments. I know Franklin Cameron's going to have something to say as well. So I'm waiting. Let's do this. Let's do it tastefully. Remember, this is Random Thoughts. I'm the CEO. I'm out, Sports Fam. Until next time, peace.